What's going on, family? You already know. If you don't know by now, I had to bring you back another banger. So this video is not gonna be too long, as a matter of fact, because I'm still getting better. I don't know. It's probably not safe. I'm probably just got bad allergies or something. I don't really know, but I'm still struggling a little bit over and all that. So it's not gonna be too long of a video, but I want y'all to see something. Y'all see, I'm stacked with builds. All my builds are gone, right? And I'm gonna have to delete one of my builds to show y'all how to make this build. This build gets 17 legend badges. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's not ridiculous, and I think that's already ridiculous, I think the most ridiculous part is, if you Google what's the max badge you can have on a build, you know, it's gonna say 15. I'm telling you, this build, it's broken the game. It's literally at 17 badge. So I'm actually I'm maxed out. Like, if I show y'all, man, like, I can click on any in the build. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just start from the back, because that's the build that I use the least. But I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna click from the back, and I guarantee you this build is purple. Right? All my builds, unless it's a new build that I just made, is gonna be purple. You see it, I'm purple, right? I could click like like I said, every single build, and it's gonna be purple. Anyway, that's my point to show y'all. Just for this YouTube thing, I'm about to delete one of my purple, all of these, bro. Like, I could look. I'm clicking on that because it's gonna kill my heart to click on the build that I'm about to delete to show you how to make it. But all my builds are purple. Oh, they're all purple. Unless it's a new build, it's purple. You know what I'm saying? Especially the builds on the back, because I don't really play with them like that. They're purple. And that's my point to say I'm about to delete this build just to show y'all how to make this unstoppable. I mean, this is the most broken build in the game. I put some clips, you know, in the front of me dribbling, whatever, just so y'all can have a look at it. But let me go. I'm gonna delete this. Oh my gosh! Alright, that's deleted now. But anyhow, it is what it is. Getting built to purple and nothing like that. To be honest, don't really take that much. But damn. Anyhow, but this is how you make the build, yo. Get into the builder, and I'm gonna explain to you how you're gonna get these badges. All right. So first off, here, let's do this. Let's so we can, you know what I mean, start from the beginning. Gosh, you're gonna want to make your build obviously 5'9", right? Gosh, with 5'9", we're actually gonna go and we're going to bring that wingspan. For 6'1". There's two ways to make this build. I'll show y'all this way first. This is one that I'm using. Honestly, you don't need that good stuff. But let's say you play pipe a lot, and you're not just gonna usually build the 5-sport. I mean, you can play these either way. But anyway, I think this is the best way to maximize this build, right? So 5'9", 145 pounds. These are the attributes that we're gonna go with on this build. Right, you're gonna have. Let me start it over for y'all so y'all can understand how to really easily make it. You're gonna bring the driving dunk all the way up to 94, right? Because then you're gonna use 5 cap breaker, bring it to 99, and that's gonna give you 2 legend badges, float game and layup mixer. Alright, you're not gonna do any dunk. You can't do dunk. We'll talk about that, but anyway. You're gonna go down to your 3-pointer. You're gonna throw that, same thing, 94. We're doing that because we're gonna use our 5 cap breakers to max it to a 99. That's 5 legend badges you're gonna get from that. That's 7, right? Same thing with ball handle. We're gonna throw that to 94. We're gonna use our legend 5 cap breakers to bring that up to legend. That's just we're not gonna get strong hand on it. That's gonna give us 3 more legend badges, right? We just went to 7 to 10. Now we're gonna go all the way down. We're gonna bring this all the way up to 98 on the dot. Don't go past 98 on the dot. That's gonna give you, you're gonna use one cap breaker for that one. That's gonna give you 2 more legend badges. Now you're at 12. And we're gonna go speed with ball. We're gonna put it at a 90. We're gonna use 4 cap breakers for this, and that's gonna give us lightning launcher legend. All right, that's, I don't know if you're counting and keeping track. That's 17 badges. I know you're thinking, oh well, no, if you 85, 82, you don't even need no strength. You don't need none of that, right? Now we're gonna go up to the pass. We're gonna bring this up to 97 pass out. The reason why we bring it to 97 pass out is for one reason. We're gonna get 2 more cap breakers, and if you already hit legends on your account, you have a 99 driving layup that gives you have a total of 20 cap breakers, 99 driving layup, 99 deep pointer. So you're gonna have the 99 steal. You're gonna have the lightning launch legend with 94, right? And you're gonna have a 99 ball thing. Now when you get the other 2 cap breakers, add those 2 cap breakers to pass accuracy, and you get 4 more. So that's just 17. You went from having 13, right? Because you have easy 2 once you had the cap breakers, 5, right? Once you add 7, another 4, that's 11. You're gonna get 3 from this, that's 14. You're gonna get another lightning right there, that's 15. You're gonna get 2 more from this, 16, 17. And this build is more than playable. Now you have some extra, you know what I mean, some extra leftovers that if you really wanted to, you know, I personally, you know, it's really up to you. You can either, however you want defense, you're gonna struggle. You can either go up to 74 defense and you add a little, you know, or how I did it. Really, I didn't have no driving dunk because honestly, what am I ever gonna catch a dunk, right? 74, and if you're trying to catch dunks with this build, it's not the right build. 81, this right here is the build. You don't have no rebound if you don't have no strength. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. This gives you 17 legend badges. Now there's another way you can do this too. Still get the 17 badges, but it's a little different. Yeah, not only you get 17 badges, but this is more playable as far as like, you know, let's say you play the threes a lot. This gives you a little bit more defense. Now, I'm gonna say this: if defense is your priority, right? You don't make this build. This isn't a defensive priority build, but if you wanted to just add a little bit of defense, you could do it down this way. And it's basically the exact same thing, except you have a little bit of strength, right? So you have no strength before. This time we have a 67 strength. It's gonna be 55. It's automatically gonna go up to 55 because your other attributes. 74. And I like making this build like I did before, you know, and having a little bit of dunking with all you need is like 40 dunk, you know what I mean, to get a little bit of dunk if you want to do that. But again, that's not gonna be like, how often are you gonna pull up with the 40 dunk? You know, unless you're wide open on a fast rate, you're not catching no dunks, so that's not going to be a priority. But yeah, like I say, you're basically making this the exact same way. And then you're gonna go up your ball handle, 94. This you're gonna do it to a 90, right? Because that costs so much. You want that costs so much, and all you need is a 94. So you don't want to waste it on that. Same thing, we go all the way to 97 because we're gonna use the 2 remaining cat favors specifically for that. We're gonna go up to 94, and boom. Now I have the exact same build, except really you have shrink now, so that gets you, physical finisher, a strong handle, and then, depending how you wanna. This is really more for like a cheesy park type play, But yeah, this is the second way, and I showed y'all the first way. This is the second way I think for like parking and things like that. But the first way, which I think is the better way to get it, I think that's how you maximize it the most, right? You don't put no type of strain, nothing like that. Besides, you're fast enough to dribble. I mean, you can dribble like me. You're fast enough to. I'm gonna drop the dribble totally. I need to get better. Like I said, I need to get better to really do it. But if you could dribble the way I'm dribbling, you don't need strength. Like they don't really get to bump you or nothing like that. Yeah. You're too fast for that. You're too fast. You're too shifty. You know what I mean? The way you see the way I dribble, the defender's always guessing, so you don't really need that strength at all. As far as defense, on-ball menace, to be honest, you're not gonna be playing great defense with the 5'9". You're gonna get steal, which is the biggest thing, right? You're gonna get stealing, so that's big. And you're gonna get a lot of steals if you know how to time it correctly. But let's be honest, you're not much threat on defense, right? So, the 85, 82, you absolutely needed to get the Lightning, the legend on all the shooting badges. 85 for slippery. I don't really, because I'm not a Dexter, but I do add this to my plus one that gives me Hall of Fame on this, but I don't like the Dexter, man. I don't do that at all. So yeah, and like I said, that if you want Dexter, you go ahead, go, 36 little dunk in there, 36 dunk, you're gonna get, there's a dunk packet, you know what I mean? You're gonna get it. So, you're gonna get a little dunk, trust me. But yeah, this is the cheesiest, you know what I mean? If you don't want the dunk, like I said, I wouldn't put the dunk if you're not trying to be cheesy. You bring that down to 81, like I said, and you throw up your per minute defense to 74, and boom. That's the most broken build in NBA 2K5. 17 legendary. But yeah, drop a like, drop a sub. Ew,